Brohemoth was giving us some pretty dirty looks.
Well, for once I feel lucky. I am too short to see over the monitor.
One for ref Chip. And I often say my teeth are as bad as they are because I've known the Candyman for a long, long time, and his presence and what he brings into the squared circle is not only unique, but it's quite fun and colorful.
We've got buckets of fun versus buckets of hate. However, one thing that must be noted is that Delightful Dan, well, he doesn't have a size disadvantage.
No.
In fact, he could have a bit of advantage tonight.
It's one thing when you look at Delightful Dan that some sort of pass over. It's a big person in there. It's a big, big person. He'll mess you up. He's a thumper.
Now, I heard rumors that Delightful Dan is 6'4". However, when I asked him to confirm, he said that he was this much.
Yeah.
So I don't have a total confirmation, but what I can confirm is that tomorrow night, live with the IndyWrestling.us network, the Season 2 finale of Top Rope Tabletop is coming to you. It'll be myself, Mikey Montgomery, Tyler Klein, Justin Idle, Tony Kincaid, and our DM, the Bearcat Keith Hott. We will be live at 7 p.m. tomorrow. So please tune in and check out the fun. Or sadness. It's D&D. It could go either way.
Delightful Dan was offering some candy to Brohemoth, but the Gigabyte Grizzly isn't hungry for sugar. He's hungry for violence. And after Delightful Dan had another piece of candy, he's regained offense. And I think he's going to, Tatiana, I think he's going to force that bear to eat a piece of candy. He's forcing him to be sweet.
Certainly did. And Brohemoth taken aback by the move.
Oh, up and over.
This is a rare opportunity for both competitors.
Oh! Getting into the head and, more importantly, into the ear of Brohemoth. Oh!
Tripping Bro right into the corner by rolling through. Speaking of rolling through.
Oh, just a 1 count.
Quick pin there from Delightful Dan. This is going to be very interesting because normal. Oh!
Oh, shoulders down. Oh, rolls out of that.
Beautiful roll through.
Huh?
Oh my gosh!
Has anybody picked up Brohemoth quite like that? Oh!
That was a very fluid pickup of the Gigabyte Grizzly. I am very surprised to have seen it.
Roll through.
A back roll knee drop. That is definitely something new. I'm absolutely loving this. What I was going to say was, this is going to be a rare competition tonight. A lot of big competitors have complained in the past that when they go against shorter opponents, they don't get to show as much of their athleticism. But I think tonight, with the size difference being so small, we're going to see a lot of athletics from these two competitors tonight. And Brohemoth showing a little bit of smarts there, taking out Delightful Dan while his leg was stuck on the rope.
Yeah, they're both showing off their strength in different ways. But that's just angering the Gigabyte Grizzly there. He said, no more fun and games, Dan. Oh, choking on that second rope. Oh! Choking the life, I think. Saw Dan spit up maybe a piece of a Jolly Rancher. I know we've seen these two compete in tag team action before. Aleo and Brohemoth versus CPA and Delightful Dan, and that's what brought the end of Aleo and Brohemoth. So that's why this is happening. That's why there's one-on-one tonight.
It's certainly interesting to see how much has changed in such a short time. Big slam from Brohemoth, and that hurt.
I don't know if Dan can get up.
I'm not sure, but he big senton from Brohemoth.
I had to shut my eyes on that one. Brohemoth with the cover here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Big kick out from Delightful Dan. And we're just seeing annoyance from Brohemoth at this point. This is normally the kind of stuff that could put any opponent down and out.
Not tonight, yeah.
Certainly not. Big club to the back of Delightful Dan.
Now we've seen Candyman use that Bubba Bomb can he get the big Brohemoth up for it? But we've also seen Brohemoth do that big MMD off the shoulders. I mean, can he get Dan up? We shall see.
We will certainly see. Then again, we have to. Oh! Big leg drop right on the throat.
2 count.
Our king of Pittsburgh, MV Young, in the chat now, keeping an eye on things. And he's just as shocked at the stuff we're seeing as well.
Hello to MV Young. Some guy named John is in the chat saying that Tatiana is missing, and among other things, so if you want to handle that there. Meanwhile here, Brohemoth, Candyman Dan in the corner. Big slugs there by Big Bro. Oh, duck under the clothesline. Oh, big drop kick. Big man off his feet.
Right to the corner. I think we're seeing those fireballs.
Oh.
We're seeing that fire come through in the Candyman. But oh!
I didn't think Dan expected Brohemoth to follow him into the corner and get smashed up there.
Definitely not. Taken out with a big splash right to the corner.
Oh. What is he setting up for? Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Get out of the way. Oh, thank God. Nothing in the pool for Brohemoth. Here comes Dan. Uh-oh.
I think I know what this is. Ladder drop suplex.
Both down to the mat now. Referee Chip checking in.
Smart move, but both competitors have the wind knocked out of them.
On opposite sides of the ring here, trying to gather themselves.
That's a delightful lemon drop suplex from the Candyman, but I'm wondering if he thinks he's back at the licorice lake now.
Up, both up to their feet. Oh.
One for a shoulder tackle, but nobody moved, and nobody moved again. Battle of the big boys.
Rip cord.
Jawbreaker.
A Twixt of Fate! Oh! Twixt of Fate in the cover.
Is this going to be enough?
2 and 3. Oh, just a 2 count.
I'm surprised. There's a lot that Brohemoth just took from Candyman. Not quite enough to put him down, though.
Audience on Dottie Block behind Candyman, and I think he's going to set up for that Hubba Bubba Bomb, as we mentioned. Can he get him up for it? Oh.
Oh no, Brohemoth breaking loose with a big back elbow to the jaw of Candyman. Candyman in the corner. Puts the boot up to stop the Gigabyte Grizzly.
Wait a second here. Oh, I was going to say, we don't usually see Dan off that second rope. Caught him by surprise. Shot to the gut here. Oh no. Oh!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the oh no, because you...
Well, oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Flattens Dan. Dan up to his feet. Oh! Big lariat down. 2. And you could ring it up. Brohemoth victorious.
Here is your winner, Brohemoth.
Brohemoth finishing off the Candyman with the oh no, because you only need 1. Get a replay of
Look at the power of Dan, huh?
an amazing sidewalk slam from Candyman. This was a very hard-hitting match. It was hard to tell who was going to come out on top.
I think the ring shook all one of those.
It certainly did. We had drop kicks, lemon drops, big slams, little slams. These two threw everything at each other. Size was not the issue tonight.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.